Okay, we got a short time to have a video, but I wanted to show you folks this bay area. This is down in the Chesapeake Bay up in Maryland, and this area right here, if you watch my YouTube channel other videos of this, this was a natural land bridge all the way down this beach right here. And now take a look at it. After Tropical Storm Andrea comes through, dumps only about 3 to 4 inches of rain, and that natural dam, which I had talked about in my other video as would breach by itself, guess what? It did. I'm down here this morning, June 8th, day after Andrea. It's about 9 in the morning, and you can see there's the log that I had showed you before. It's now 1.5 feet out of water. That whole bay area back there has been pretty well drained. And you can see that this whole process has happened more than once, because that ridge you see in the distance is where the first time that the natural dam breached. Now this time took down the rest of it. So again, this could be how Grand Canyon formed, and why there may be different characteristics depending on which breach occurred and etc. Plus, this area here is now going to refill and sort of be like the Chesapeake Bay with the ocean. This is just the Chesapeake Bay in miniature, because it still has continuity or connection with the bay out there, just as the Chesapeake Bay has continuity with the ocean. So what you're seeing here, folks, is how powerfully nature and the forces of nature can reshape the landscape. This log had been buried up to its tips in my other video just a few days ago. And again, I was down here 3 days ago, and this was all a land bridge with just the tips sticking out. So all of this happened because of Tropical Storm Andrea, probably just overnight, within a few hours. So folks, don't be buying into evolutions, millions and millions of years to do stuff. It's just not true. So what I want you to understand is, again, the reason why Grand Canyon is dry, except for the little creek down at the bottom, is because it didn't have any ability to have water backwash into it. Now if I come back here at high tide, this whole area will again be a shallow pool, and it'll be very similar to the Chesapeake Bay. So the St. Lawrence Seaway, Grand Canyon, all kinds of different places were formed very, very quickly by the remnant or the results of Noah's flood, not over millions of years by some kind of small flowing stream. However, you do look and you see, if somebody come along here and doesn't know the history of the area, they might conclude, oh wow, this was a result of a few weeks of erosion of this little creek. When in fact, I know better, because I've watched it, I've documented it. Folks, things happen quickly. The earth is not millions of years old, it's just a few thousand years old, and Noah's flood did happen. Have a good one.